Hey all, welcome back to another dark spooky edition of Horror and Mayhem here at GraveyardDance.com. Today's story was requested by a very special young lady whom everyone here at the channel loves. One of our favorite viewers, Heidi. She's been asking us to do a story on this place for quite some time, so today's story is just for you. If you're into the dark, spooky, creepy content we do, we hope you'll consider liking and subscribing to our channel. We also have some really cool merchandise over on our website at GraveyardDance.com, and you can also see all the rest of our work there as well. Before we get to the story though, let us ask if you're an animal lover. If you live in the United States and you're looking to adopt a dog or cat, maybe you should head on over to eyesofadog.com. If you're on a mobile phone, click those three little gray bars in the upper left corner to get to the rescues in your area. Simply click your state, then your city or town, and you'll find the adoption centers nearest you. Every day, all across the country, thousands of animals die by euthanization because they can't find anyone to love them enough to adopt them. So if you have a little love in your heart and a spot on the end of your couch for a new pet, you'll definitely want to go to eyesofadog.com. With all that said and out of the way, on to today's story. There is some conflicting information about the exact year the Cecil Hotel opened. Some say it was 1924, while others say 1927. But according to Wikipedia, the hotel opened on December 20th, 1924. It stood at 15 stories high, had 700 guest rooms, and cost just a mere $1.5 million to build. Nestled in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, the Cecil Hotel stands as an enigmatic structure with a history steeped in darkness and intrigue. Built in the 1920s, the hotel has witnessed a myriad of events that have left an indelible mark on its haunted halls. In this blog post, we will embark on a journey through the twisted corridors of the Cecil Hotel, exploring its unsettling past and delving into the mysteries that surround it. The Cecil Hotel began its existence as a glamorous destination for business travelers and tourists, boasting exquisite architecture and luxurious amenities. However, as the years passed, the hotel's reputation took a dark turn. The 1930s saw the rise of the Great Depression, and the Cecil became a haven for those struggling with poverty and despair. The once elegant establishment became a residence for transients, adding a layer of desolation to its already somber atmosphere. The first person to die at the Cecil was 52-year-old Percy Ormond Cook. He died by suicide inside his hotel room on January 22, 1927, after not being able to reconcile with his wife and child. As soon as the 30s rolled around, for more deaths by what appeared to be suicide happened. Gracie Magro fell from a 9th-floor window and died. It was never confirmed whether it was a suicide or foul play. It was the first of many people who either jumped, was pushed, or thrown to their deaths over the next several decades. As the 40s approached, the Cecil had been known to be a very fancy and extravagant hotel with marble floors and crystal chandeliers. Soon, though, the city of Los Angeles started pushing their homeless population closer and closer to what is now known as Skid Row, which is right outside the Cecil. It scared away a lot of the rich, upper-class clientele that the hotel was known for. To stay open and to keep money coming in, the Cecil started renting low-cost rooms to poorer and more unfortunate citizens. Soon, the hotel was filled with a host of issues which ranged from prostitution to drugs and all sorts of other crimes. One of the most infamous chapters in the Cecil's history unfolded in the 1940s when the Black Dahlia, a young aspiring actress named Elizabeth Short. We've done a video about her as well, and you can find it by heading over to our website at GraveyardDance.com. It was rumored to have been seen at the hotel in the days leading up to her brutal murder. The connection to such a gruesome crime further cemented the Cecil's association with darkness and death. Goldie Osgood, also known as the Pigeon Lady of Pershing Square, was a beloved figure in the Skid Row community surrounding the Cecil Hotel. She would often feed the pigeons in the park and was well known for her kindness. Unfortunately, her life came to an end in 1964 when she was brutally murdered in her hotel room. The case was never solved. As the decades rolled on, the hotel continued to attract notoriety. The 1980s brought with them the grim tale of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, who we also have a story on, resided at the Cecil during his crime spree. The hotel's corridors became a backdrop for his heinous acts, casting a chilling shadow over its already tarnished reputation. Strangely enough, as weird as it would be to have a mass serial killer stalking the halls of a supposed haunted and spooky hotel, Richard Ramirez wasn't the only evil spooky killer staying at the Cecil. Yep, that's right. There was 2 evil mass serial killers living in the same hotel at about the same time. What are the chances? Jack Unterweger was an Austrian serial killer who committed murder in several countries: Austria, West Germany, Czechoslovakia, and the United States. He disguised himself as a reporter who was doing stories on prostitution and even befriended the police to the point where they even allowed him to ride along on a few patrols, and all the while, his motives was not to do stories on the local sex workers. It was to murder them. The 21st century brought a new wave of infamy to the Cecil Hotel with the mysterious death of Elisa Lam in 2013. Lam's disappearance and the subsequent discovery of her body in the hotel's water tank fueled a frenzy of speculation and conspiracy theories. The eerie surveillance footage of Lam's last moments in the hotel's elevator only added to the mystique surrounding the Cecil. She was only found after having been missing for several days, and the residents at the Cecil began complaining of dark-colored water and it having a foul taste. It was because her body was found floating nude in the drinking water tanks above the hotel. Yeah, think about that for a moment. Yeah, moving on. In recent years, the Cecil Hotel has undergone attempts at rebranding, including a name change to Stay on Main. However, its dark past continues to linger, haunting every corner of the building. Today, the Cecil stands as a symbol of a bygone era, a relic of a time when the city's underbelly was laid bare within its walls. Despite its attempts to shed its macabre image, the Cecil Hotel remains a subject of fascination for those drawn to the paranormal and the mysterious. Numerous documentaries and true crime series have further thrust the hotel into the spotlight, ensuring that its sordid history will not fade into obscurity. The Cecil Hotel's current state is a paradoxical mix of faded grandeur and whispered horrors. Renovations and modernizations have attempted to breathe new life into the aging structure, but the echoes of its past are inescapable. Visitors and guests today may find themselves caught in a liminal space, where the line between the present and the hotel's haunted history blurs. As night falls on the Cecil Hotel, the city lights casting eerie shadows on its facade, one cannot help but wonder about the spirits that may still linger within its walls. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer in the supernatural, the Cecil's legacy is undeniable, etched into the very fabric of its existence. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of history, both beautiful and horrifying, that refuses to be forgotten. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's story. If you like what we do, head on over to our website or channel and hit that subscribe button. Till next week, thanks for watching.